sometimes seem to be a bit schizophrenic, don't they? We live in an age of comparison. I'm sure you've been in a restaurant. You're just so hungry you can feel the saliva running out of the side of your mouth, and somebody says, "Oh, wait a moment. Let me take a picture." Of what? A picture of your meal. And then, of course, there's the next picture of the whole group of you, and this is before you can eat. Why are you doing this? So I can post it on Facebook, so I can show the world that I'm having a good life. The age of comparison. But then you walk down the street and you have a look at people, and they look just terrible. No one seemingly has any style at all. Inevitably, some people actually have an anti-style. They hate clothing so much that they look terrible in the sense that they will have an orange top with stars and diagonal pants that are pink or something to this effect. Horrible, shocking, disgusting in a way. Because one has to remember that they can't see the world. We might live in an age of comparison with my dinner, but people cannot see the beauty inside of me. They can't. They can only see my attire, and they can listen to my words. So I think that if we're going to go forward in life, we're going to have to remember that I am a physical being as well as a cerebral being living inside my own head. I also exist in the world. And if I'm going to attract people to me, men, women, bosses, employers, business contacts, whatever it is, I must look presentable. I must. Truly I must. I must know how to dress. I must decide what season I am. Am I a spring? Am I a summer? Am I a fall or am I a winter? This corresponds to the various shades of clothing. And do I know how to eat properly? Can I use a knife and fork properly? Emily Post, look her up. She is the true matron of social etiquette and manners. And can I dance? Now, even if I dance poorly, if I'm in the shoe business and I go to a trade show in Germany and they're having a ball and somebody asks me, do I dance? I say, yes, I dance. I dance poorly. But that part, I dance poorly, I only say it to myself. And then I go forward. But increasingly on the internet, I'm noticing there are a lot of people that are selling style. So style, just maybe, is coming back. Maybe people are starting to care more and more. Now, young women, of course, have always been more stylish. I suppose that would be a bit of a sexist statement in a way. But they have been always more stylish than men. So perhaps they are attracting men or other women, but I suppose mostly men. So that being true, men can still be attractive. They can still go forward. And watch the tattoos. Be careful of the tattoos. The tattoos might look really cool when you're 18 years old, but they're not really cool when you're 58 years old. So you better ponder if I really want this tattoo that's going to display some ridiculous sentiment that I have at the moment. And of course, that's my own opinion, but I think it's somewhat true. And I also think what kind of chemicals are being used in the tattoo, right? So there we are. Gain some style. And you can, So how do I begin to gain some knowledge of style? Well, I think you basically research. Get a magazine and look up what you think looks good on you and try it out. No, you can still be an anti-stylist, but by the same token, you can still look pretty good throughout the day, throughout the week. Most important of all, you must know how to dress up at the right time. When you go perhaps to a wedding or to an interview or on a date, think to yourself, how do I want to present myself? Do I want to look like I just rolled out of bed, or do I want to look attractive? And remember once again, we do live in a physical world. We truly do live in a physical world. There is a book, The Age of Innocence, and if you ever have time to watch the movie, it's really quite stunning because it's based on a novel that the main plot is in the beginning of the early 20th century, upper class in New York City, and the movie itself is filled with upper class style, and it's really quite charming because you can see the restrictions that would have been placed on some people at the time. We don't have to experience this. We don't have to be like Archer in that sense, right? We don't have to. We can have our own style, but we still need style. We still need to look good. It's very important, right? So don't be fooled in the world. Just when you walk down the street and have a look at other people, say to yourself, I'm better than this. I can look like someone that's elegant, thoughtful, whatever it is. It's my style. Just a thought. And watch the tattoos. And you know what they say. Style is necessary, especially if you're going to go forward, and you're going to need critical thinking to help yourself. And of course, critical thinking is great. Truly great. You take care. Bye-bye. God bless.